another week of SFHS Today. I'm Emily.
And I'm Clayton. Last Wednesday was Earth Day. Student Council did a community project and sorted through all the remnants of lunches to make a display for the end of the day. Their message to get across to students was to only take what you're going to eat. Most students misunderstood the policy regarding fruits and vegetables. Students only need to take a half cup of either fruits or vegetables, not both.
Senior Decision Day was today. This is historically a day that colleges want students to make their final decision about where they will be attending. Some colleges also require students to make a deposit by this day as well.
There has been a celebration during lunches today to honor seniors on Decision Day, whether they are going to college, the workforce, joining the military, or something completely different.
Yesterday, the drama department kicked off the weekend by presenting Footloose. On Tuesday, they held the understudy show as well. The show runs through Sunday with 7 o'clock start times tonight and tomorrow, and a matinee show on Sunday.
Next Friday, May 8th, NHS will be hosting the annual blood drive. We went out and talked to some NHS students to find out more about it.
You can start signing up during lunches next week, the 4th through the 7th, or you can stop in right here in Miss Hazelton's room and sign up before school or after school as well.
So giving blood will only take a couple of minutes itself, but after that you'll wait to get called over to give your blood. You can hang out with some friends, help other people get through it, sit and talk, have some juice, cookies. It'll take anywhere from maybe half an hour to an hour.
You come in and you'll register, get your name and information. You'll go through a pre-screening process with the Red Cross where they do a little finger prick and they determine whether or not you're eligible to give blood based on your iron levels in your blood. They do some pre-screening questions as well, and if you're a good candidate to donate, you'll move on and wait for the donation process, where it takes approximately from start to finish, by the time you get into the gym to the time you leave, you're talking about an hour.
You have to be 16 years old and you have to have a parent signature, otherwise you have to be 17.
I'd just say get out and do it. If you're nervous about it, don't worry about it. I know plenty of people who were really nervous but definitely liked the experience. They felt really comfortable and they said that they would definitely do it again. So don't worry about it. It'll all work out and it's for a great cause.
Seniors, as the year comes to an end and commencement ceremony approaches, don't forget to sign up for the Senior All-Night Grad Party. It will be held right after graduation ceremony at Blainbrook Bowling Center and Hall in Blaine.
All seniors are required to take their last school bus ride to and from the event. To register, complete the form and send it with payment to the address listed on the e-news on the school website. Tickets are $90 and will be available during lunches in May and on graduation day. Make checks payable to SFHS All-Night Party. Please do not send cash. For more information, contact Linda Jenkerson at the number listed below.
Also, with the school year coming to an end, there will be several teachers retiring this year. Mr. Randall of the Science Department, Mrs. Swirsky of the Business Department, and Mrs. Redfield of the Art Department will be retiring. And as they are our 5 minutes of fame this week.
Oh God, tons of them. Some of my favorite memories is when Mr. Plantenberg, Mr. Forrester, and Mr. Lynchen, all of us used to be here at school and we used to dress up and do all kinds of things for the students. We dress in all kinds of, every week we do something funny for school.
Travel. And a lot of traveling, seeing the world, spending a lot of time with grandkids. I have one now who will be a year old and she's just incredible. And spend time with my family and hopefully my parents and my husband and travel.
When I retire, I'm going to become the executive director of a research station down in Peru. I'm going to try and continue working with ISD 15 students, taking them to the rainforest whenever they ask me to go. I'm going to try and do rainforest programs for the elementary and junior high school. If they want me to come in and talk about that, all kinds of things. Work at my house, get things in order.
When I retire, I plan to get up in the morning, walk to the river, have a cup of coffee, and then come back to my studio and play in the mud all day, work in the gardens, and come back to the high school and sub once in a while.
Well, I have to say that during Futures Prep, when we had the "If You Really Knew Me, You'd Know," there was a lot of really poignant moments and very special times and very deep and interesting conversations with students that really stayed with me for a very long time.
You guys were the best. My whole 31 years were the greatest because of you guys. Teaching you guys was a riot for me.
I think there's so many things. I will miss the smiling faces of students when they get excited working in clay or creating, and I'll miss the staff and the camaraderie and all the fun things that are involved with school.
That's easy. The people, the kids, and the people that I work with, I've had incredible years with incredible colleagues here. It has been nothing short of wonderful to come to work every day. It's like a three-ring circus, so that's what's been really cool about it, is with kids, every day is different. So every day you come to work, you never know what's going to happen, and they all made it so interesting and fun. And I'll miss most too is seeing kids at stores or McDonald's or places where they know me and say hi. I'm going to miss that after a few years when I don't know the kids anymore, so that I'll miss most.
The animals belong to you guys, and I thank you guys all the years that you took care of them, both during the summer and during the school year. That was a great time. You guys did great. So, and I hope they, get people in to continue to take care of animals, because this is a really vital part of science. But if not, we had a great 31 years with them. So.
Next week on May 6th, HOSA will be hosting a badminton tournament. The event will start at 6 p.m. It is $10 per team or $5 per person. All the proceeds will go to the Leukemia Lymphoma Society.
That's all we have for you this week, Saints. Stay tuned for weather, sports, and the random question thing.
Hey Saints, welcome back to another segment of weather. Tonight there is a low of 46. Saturday there is a high of 79 with a low of 54 and it will be sunny. Sunday there is a chance of rain with a high of 79 and a low of 48. Have a great weekend, Saints.
Hey Saints, welcome back to another week of sports. I'm Henry. First off, last Thursday, baseball had a game at Rogers and won 12-9. On Tuesday, they had a game at St. Michael, Albertville, and lost 2-1, which was broadcast live and then rerun on Bob 106.1. They also had a game yesterday at home against Buffalo for Teacher Night. Tonight, they travel to St. Cloud for a tournament where they will play Little Falls at 5 and Apollo at 9 a.m. tomorrow, and Maple Grove at 2. Results will be announced next week. Last Thursday, softball also at Rogers. Then Friday they played against North Branch, where home winning at 8-7. On Tuesday they played at St. Michael, Albertville, and won 4-2. Yesterday they were at home against Buffalo. Tomorrow they will play in a tournament at Fridley Community Park. Scores will be announced next week. Last Thursday, tennis took on Princeton and won 4-3. On Tuesday they played at home against Rogers at won 6-1. Saturday they will host a tournament here at the high school. One specific player and captain has been hitting tennis and theater back and forth this spring. Gunnar DuPont has a part in this year's spring musical and is also a huge part of the tennis team. This makes him our Athlete of the Week.
Gunnar's been doing quite well. He's stepped up to #1 singles this year after playing at typically the 2 or 3 singles position last year, and he really has stepped up to the challenge very well. He's been playing great, had a lot of tough, tight matches, and he's been winning a few of them already, and really early in the season it's going well.
I'm doing pretty good. I play #1 singles, so I'm facing probably like top players from every school, and my record right now is 2-3, which is not good, but it ain't bad either, and hopefully to get better, and yeah, just keep getting better.
Gunnar he rides the emotional wave quite frequently in his matches, and we've talked about it, and he's doing a really good job of just kind of resetting, refocusing. Tennis is a very mental game, and it can weigh on you pretty heavily in a match, whether you're doing well or doing poorly. And he has been doing a good job of just kind of resetting his mindset before the next point or the next game.
It's been I was freaking out like 2 weeks ago because I didn't have my part down or anything, and tennis was really kicking in. But once tech rehearsal started, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. So if you're ever thinking about doing a musical but you have a sport, talk to Mo, and she can always fix it, figure stuff out. So yeah.
He really has. I have not seen it affect his play on the court at all. He's been doing great. I think he's managing the time pretty well between going to theater practices and tennis practices and matches. He's missed very little tennis because of theater, and I don't think he's really missed a lot of theater because of tennis. So it's working out for him. I know it's probably pretty stressful, but he's handling it well. It doesn't show.
I look forward to sections, both team and personal, and just to see how far we can go, and the rest of the season, of course, just get better. So yeah.
Over to girls golf news, they competed at Cambridge Invite on Monday. They finished in first place and were led by senior Alex Hillesheim, and they were back there on Wednesday for the Mid-Conference Championship. Over the track news, they'll be heading to Sauk Rapids for an invitational. Attention all football players! Summer camp dates have been released. Talk to Coach Lindquist or go to the school e-news on the district website for more information. Also, sign up for summer weight training is now available. Register online at gostfrancis.com. Weight training starts on June 3rd. That's all we have for you this week. Have a great weekend, Saints.